Welcome to Honeydewy Podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Cass, and this is our podcast where we talk about deep yoni breathing. We have actually had a few people bring that up. I still don't know what it means. I do not know what it fucking means to breathe through my yoni.
I think they mean breathe down too. Like, when people are like deep belly breaths and like you.
How do I know if I'm doing it right?
I don't know. I am not that connected to my body.
Like, my pelvic PT can tell me if I'm doing a Kegel right. You know what I mean? Like, she can be like, yeah, keeping
Maybe
it
you're
tight.
supposed to breathe and do Kegels.
Yeah. But yeah, I just don't know how to tell if I'm yoni breathing correctly. Anyways, hello. We talk about sex, relationships, mental health, all of the things that tend to feel a little bit shamey and uncomfortable, but that do not have to, because those are stupid societal rules that we are choosing not to fucking follow because we're rebels. Rebels with a cause.
They're going to get a knuckle sandwich from me.
From
I'll tell
me.
you what.
And they can count on it.
They can count on it. Count your days, brother. I'm coming up swinging.
Hello.
So, hi. Give me your quandary. You told me you have one for me.
So I was literally just talking, I think it was like last week's intro, about how I'm on a different antidepressant that doesn't have as many sexual side effects. Capiche?
Yeah. Kaposh.
I haven't been able to orgasm since then.
God damn it.
God fucking damn it. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie. I have been able to orgasm with very precise nipple stimulation. I'm just kidding. That was a joke too.
I was like, we have never talked about this.
I don't think I could come from nipple stimulation if it happened for 1,000 years.
I think especially if it happened for 1,000 years.
Especially if it was happening for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
No, but I have generally been able to have internal orgasms from penetrative sex.
Mm-hmm.
Those no longer seem to be available to moi.
Which they expired.
Yeah, they expired.
Your offer expired.
Like, I turned in my card. Like, I didn't keep paying whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it was taken away by the universe. And like, is that the worst thing in the world? No, because is penetrative sex the best thing in the world? No.
Ner. It's not. Yuck.
But it's still a little frustrating when I think I know my body in this particular way, and I'm like, you are responding to nothing. You're doing nothing.
Error.
I'm like, I'm not feeling anything right now. So that's kind of frustrating. And then, can I get real intimate with you for a second?
You can always get intimate with me.
Okay. What is it called when you're dry humping, but you're naked?
I'm going to still call that dry humping.
Okay. Because for some reason, and
or
this is the
grinding,
part that's going to get intimate. I always, like, the first word that pops into my head is hot dogging.
No, Cass. No. And I know exactly why you're saying that, and I don't want it. No.
I told you it was going to be intimate. It feels good. Leave me alone.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't feel good. I'm saying please don't call it hot dogging.
But, like, it describes it perfectly. You know it. Because you knew exactly what I meant.
Okay, question, though. I don't think that that's dry humping anymore.
Even if it doesn't go inside?
Correct. I don't think. I think that's like a... I mean, I think that's just like any other type of, like, genitalia play.
But
like,
what's that fucking called? That's
I don't know. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot.
Wet humping?
Yuck. Anything else? Do we need to keep talking?
Yes, we do. Give me my time. Give me my 15 minutes, girl. Sister. I got a, what is it? Secret for you, sister. I got a secret for you, sister. Sorry, my phone is ringing and I don't know where it is, so we're going to ignore it.
We're going to keep going.
We're just going to keep going. It's somebody telling me to stop talking about
it.
Like, please, for the love of God.
Please, it is the universe.
It is my
saying,
angels. It's the universe. It is
done.
Jesus Christ himself calling me and saying, honey. Honey bunny. Stop talking about hot dogging it. I put that into your brain for you alone.
We will... We'll pick it up next episode, but this one we're not talking about dry humping or hot dogging.
No, but you didn't let me finish either.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Which was the point of the story. I was able to finish that way.
Hallelujah. Great. Good. Actually, I am happy. But
Thank
that's
you.
like kind of the story of this podcast and sex. It's like your body is always changing and we're always trying to figure out how to turn it on. And at one moment it works, at the next it has to be different. And we need to figure out different stimulation to get us there, because sex is always changing in our bodies, outside of our bodies, in media, pop culture,
politics.
Politics. Oh, am I right? But anyway, normalizing that. So thank you for sharing that story, even though it presented a lot of visuals for me.
You're welcome. Somebody out there is hot dogging it because of that. But that's, again, not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about fantasies. Fantasy. This is not an area I am well versed in. I will admit that straight up front to your face. But Emma is. So do you want to talk about like why you love fantasy?
Yeah. I mean,
fantasy fiction?
I just, honestly, like, I don't remember a time I didn't use fantasies. Like, I remember from very first exploration of my body as a kid, I was already fantasizing about like scenarios.
I love that.
I know. I've always had one that's like in season for me. And for some reason, it's just been like, I need that mental stimulation to like drop into whatever sexual experience I'm having. And it makes it so fun for me. And I don't know if it's because I have like, they all kind of revolve around like a forbidden thing.
Okay.
And so maybe in some way that's like a fetish of mine that like needs to be incorporated into every like sexual scenario. And if I can't have that, or I don't have that physically, like I do need to put it there mentally.
Okay.
And for as long as I can remember, it's been something that's just played in my mind when I'm either solo play or with a partner. And it's been so fun. Like it's like an escapism thing for me, but also a way to like turn up the heat on any like intimacy I'm having with a partner. And I'm just obsessed with it. I always have been.
See, I love that. Like, I am immediately intrigued. I want to take that for myself. So that's why I'm really excited for this episode. I just don't utilize fantasy. I don't know if I have an underactive imagination.
I think so.
I think so. I think you are the least creative.
I think you're
human.
Dull. Yeah.
You're boring and nobody likes you.
I think you're boring.
Sorry. But I will say, I think the closest I get to it is when I have a sex dream, and then I will like fantasize about that dream over like the next couple of days. Like I will think about it throughout the day. But I don't know that I have ever had sex or masturbated while thinking about a fantasy.
Yeah.
And
do you think about other things? Like, is your mind going while you're having sex, or are you like fully in your body?
I'm pretty in my body now. OCD treatment, pretty out of my body. Like needing a lot of stimulation to get things going. But I feel like now I am pretty much in my body. I'll have intrusive thoughts of like, you didn't do the fucking laundry, or like, does your body look the way you want it to right now? But I think I've gotten really comfortable with being like, hey, sit to the side right now. Like, I appreciate you. I love you. Go the fuck away. Like, sit the fuck down. So yeah, I don't really think about much, but I would like to. Like, I don't know that I'll do it every time because it's just not what I do naturally, but it's something I would like to try and incorporate. I found this definition of a fantasy from Rachel Wright, who's been on the podcast, talked about porn. Love her. We'll reference her again in this episode. But she was saying that a sexual fantasy is basically anything your brain comes up with that gets you turned on, whether or not you'd actually want it to happen in real life. It doesn't have to be some full-blown porn plot where you're the main character and your partner or someone else is the love interest. It can be as simple as an image, a random scenario, or even an object that just does it for you. And I think that just feels like such a broader definition, because I think when I'm thinking about fantasy, I'm like, it has to be this full plot, and then I can't keep track of the plot, and then I get like overwhelmed and I have to rewind, and then I'm just like doing the same intro scene over and over again, and nobody's getting off. So I'm like, that's not working for me.
Right. No, when I read that definition for these notes, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like I do know that it could be just like an image or something that gets you off. But even myself, I get caught up in like moving the plot along in my head. And
okay, let's go.
I know. And when I'm almost there, I like put my characters as being almost there, even though that's not necessarily what I need them to be doing. Like they can just keep doing what I had them doing when I walked in the room. Yeah. And that'll still get me there. And so, yeah, I mean, you can just literally think of one snapshot image of something that turned you on and then just keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like just have it in your head.
It just takes the pressure off. You know what I mean? If you are not somebody who naturally fantasizes, it's like, okay, here's an easy place we can start. One picture.
Yeah. And then that brings you into the crowd. You do fantasize. You do find things that you think are hot out in the world. And if you think about it, that's a fantasy. And
that's a fantasy. Babe.
And that's a key. That's a key into your sexuality. And so we don't have to think that we're like starting from ground zero. How do I make a story? It's like there's keys out there. We just have to know where to look for them.
Let's get more into that. Let's talk about more keys, how to like figure out what your fantasy could be, how to build some fantasies out. I think some questions that I have been thinking about and that I would encourage others to use, like journal or just ask it in your brain or voice note it. I love when people journal by using voice notes. I think that's so fun and cool, or voice memos, whatever. But like, what holds me back from fantasizing more freely or sharing my fantasies with a partner? I feel like that's important to kind of like break through the ice. I know you had the question, like, if I could remove all shame or fear, what would I try? Like, I know. What would I try?
What would I try? We really do get caught up in like, ooh, that's icky. Ooh, that's inappropriate. Ooh, that's not supposed to happen. Like, yes, there are societal rules for sure. Go out and be a good human. But in your head, things that are hot, this is just for you. Remove it. You're not hurting anyone by like your thoughts. So just like, let your mind go there. Take a step off.
100%. And then I think once you've, you know, kind of processed those pieces a little bit, you can ask yourself, like, what settings or scenarios feel hot to me? What is the vibe? Like, what kind of vibe feels really hot to me? Is it really raunchy? Is it like really sweet and soft? Is it really slow? And like, what scenarios do I find myself returning to the most? Maybe it's like you've been watching porn for the last how many years? Which ones are you like, yeah, I'm going to go back to that one? You know, like I got that one. I'm gonna go back to her.
You got an archive, babe. And this is where we start. Even if it's like passionate kisses that you've seen on TV or something that like there's been scenes in like Bridgerton that I've watched 1,700 times. And it's like, why do I find that hot? Let's break down that scene. It's like, oh, there's passion. Oh, the music or the situation or whatever dynamic is happening. That's like 5 cues right there that you can expand on. So it really can be like as small as a 5-second clip, a picture, a thing, and just like kind of develop it a little bit more.